Can you believe it? It is the 2018 Wainwright Golden Beer Book Prize, and we're in central London at Waterstones to announce the shortlist. I am so excited. Try and sum up the essence of your book, The Last Wilderness, in just a couple of sentences.
It was basically just me thinking out loud on the page as if I'm walking with a companion. So the reader is my companion.
Of all of the lost words that you talk about in the book, otter, wren, dandelion, what are some of the ones that you're most sad about to see the demise of?
Well, I'm saddest about the ones that are also dying in the landscape. I think that's true. I think these are not just words we're losing, these are species we're losing. So if we just take two of them, starling and skylark, their populations are plummeting and they have been for 10, 20, 30 years. It's no surprise that words are going when the creatures they name and the plants they name are going too.
So I think there is a sort of suburban kind of countryside that I'm really attached to, and I think that is that sort of domestic interface with the countryside that I think is so great.
And what are your thoughts and views on Wainwright and this Wainwright Book Prize?
I think he would be sort of shocked by how much Britain has changed since he wrote those books, but I think he would be incredibly pleased and proud.
This book is a memoir, isn't it, about your escape from an unhappy childhood or unhappy parts of your childhood.
The important word there is escape. It was an escape. My mother was extremely ill and dying, and as a 5-year-old I was sent away to a boarding school without any explanation at all. And of course I was very miserable, and I think I escaped into nature.
My book is about the seabirds of the North Atlantic, and I think that if this is really what the book is about, understand the consciousness of these creatures is something as valid and beautiful as our own. It's about in here.
Did you know when you set off on this journey that you were going to write about it?
I didn't think about writing a book until maybe 2 years afterwards, when I started to realise just how much it had done for us and how much we'd taken from it, that time in the natural environment and just walking.
So I wanted to write an adventure book, but I wanted it to be an adventure that anybody can have. And to me, the kind of, the wildlife that is in a city has all that potential if you see it as something that can be kind of tackled in that manner.
We're looking at this Find Your Mountain campaign, and we're looking to kind of pursue it into that next year and the year after that. And I think the book prize just lends itself to it really well.
And how do people shop for nature books? Do you think they stumble across it, or do they come with something in their mind, a purpose?
They make fantastic gift books because they always look so beautiful. They're always a pleasure to hand sell. Our booksellers are huge nature writing fans, so it's always helpful to be able to engage positively with our customers.
Jane, you support the prize emotionally and financially. What does it mean to you these days?
Well, I think it's a wonderful way of keeping the legacy of my stepfather, A.W. going.
Do you think he'd be surprised by this? Because basically it's become fashionable, and the one thing he wasn't was fashionable.
That's very true. I think he would be absolutely gobsmacked, to be honest.
A definite pipe-in-mouth moment.
Definitely a pipe-in-mouth moment, yes.
So that's it. The shortlist is out. The winner will be announced at the Countryfile live show later this year.